Hi, I've sent you this viral, and there's three of you that got it because you're the main instigators. I sent you a question as well. Why did Mandela set up a government in jail? Why did he do that? It's completely pointless. It would take another 10, 15 years to come about for him to get out of jail. Why did he do it? Why did they have meetings every day? They would have little slots in their window, in their door, and they would talk through that. And they would have meetings and they'd vote and everything. Why do you think he did that? He did it for the main reason, very main reason he did that was to keep the others and himself sane. He was on an island with the prospects of never ever getting out. He knew he weren't going to be released. He knew that. He had that mentality in his head. I've met people who've done long-term prison, and they've all said it took me another 5, 10 years to get my brain out. I've come to recently understand what it's like to be doing jail, because I'm in here. This is it. This is my cell. At the moment, I'm doing X amount of months, and when they hand out an indefinite sentence, a part of the punishment of getting an indefinite sentence is you don't know. So if you've got 2 years, you know in 2 years' time you'll get. When you get an indefinite sentence, it means you don't know. Okay, and that's how I feel. I'm on an indefinite sentence. And that's deeply psychologically damaging. It damages the person. It's the same with HMP, Majesty's Pleasure. You could spend the rest of your actual life in jail, or you could spend a few months. There's no sentence. There's no end. So why have I sent you this viral? There's a lot going on. And I sent you it because you're my brothers. I have nobody contacting me apart from 2 or 3 people. That's all who contacts me, really. One specific person every day. I have no DNA family phoning me up. I am doing Bird. I'm doing time. I recently met up with a friend of mine who had done a lot of prison. And I explained to him some of the things I was going through and some of the things that are happening. And he went, yeah, I've been put down in the block. I've been put down in that block. And it's really, I'd be screaming as it pushed me in. If you want something to battle, there's a thing. Prison. There's 2 or 3 of them to a cell. That virus will go through those jails like that. And who will care? And they're not getting protection. They're not getting anything. And you know, it's hard. And it's difficult when you already have manic depression, autism, Asperger's. And when you've got a hyper mind that needs a lot, and I mean a shed load of stimulation. And when it's not being stimulated, that's when the dark thoughts come in. I'm going to get personal now. You haven't been a help for that. You haven't. At all. You've not been a help. Bits of it you have. And that's why I've dumped off all the political side. And I will dump you off if you carry on. I completely and utterly agree with everything you put out. But this is now getting to the personal place where I think you need to hear some personal stuff. But it's not making me well. Because you can't do nothing about it. There's nothing you can do about it. And I don't like it. I don't like what's going on. I don't trust Gordon. I don't trust Bojo. Not at all, mate. I personally think we should have martial law and curfews and things like that. But unfortunately, we haven't got a party that we can trust. And I don't trust any of them. And I'll tell you now, I'm done with politics. I'm done. And I'm done with the left especially. Because I care about the 66 million people that live in Britain. And they're not interested. If you haven't worked it out, most people I've come across and I've asked, in fact everyone I've asked, what do you want to know? Well, when's lockdown over? It can be very patronising as well. It can be. It can be very, I know the truth, I know. Yeah, it can be very much like that. And people will tolerate it for a short while. People will tolerate that for a short while. Take it from me. It won't last forever. So I am asking you, and think about what you put up. Really, seriously think about it. And I mean that. Think about me. I've got no family. If you can, fear is how dictatorships, how Hitler works, how Stalin, Pol Pot, and all that, they work. They worked on fear. This is why I'm spreading peace, love and unity. This is why I'm not getting into discussions about it. I've got my own theories and ideas about it. I think there's a lot more to this than we know. And we're going to ever know. But what can we do now? It's about now. People are living from day to day. I am. I'm living at a day at a time. I can't plan for tomorrow till it's here. Last week I was living by the hour. And that's hard. I've been there before. Last time I was there, I was being sanctioned of benefits. And that's brutal. So, as your brother, I'm asking you, think about what you're writing. Peace, love and out.